Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, yeah. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the back down. I'm on the road doing shows through my back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Jacktown.
On the play fake, here's Dart. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's going to be taken down to 37. It's a gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, like the days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
3rd and 6.
And 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. It's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Carter. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Dart. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Yards on the play.
And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the score for a sucker to test. Never too large and we way too fresh. Work well with
79 Broncos. Stephanie. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here's Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. He just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways.
6
You
yards
do know
to go.
it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out.
Attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
It came. I mean, it came out. No, it came out at the end of the year, but that's what I'm saying. It's just towards the end. But I mean, still, it got album of the year for 2025, and the shit ain't only.
Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
real quick. Maybe on that rapper pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other nights.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help. I do it for you.
From the ready. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4.
Reload. 1918. Go.
The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. Inside the 35. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
A play fake, now Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one, he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Brown now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Room to run at the 40. And he is out of bounds. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
43-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Bronco 80.
A run with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 9.
Come on. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
Back to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Down at the 23-yard line.
We are through
It's a gain of
one.
7.
A
Brings up
one-point
2nd
affair,
and
7-6 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Pat the 60. Shut down. Motion. Check. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the first down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing, Dart. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, yeah, come on. Make a different noise. Finish the, yeah. Like that.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Dart. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air again goes Dart. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
To the air once more is Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready? Dragon 60. Ready? Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nigga got his money. I think I'm going to admit to this, but I think he needs a car. I said, yeah,
to throw it, Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Right back to Dowell. He's done it again. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
I said, nah, I'm going to help you.
Dart.
He said, man, Phil didn't call me.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make.
And he'll get a few yards.
I said,
This return, up past the 15-yard line.
Cut it out.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Abdul Carter in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion goes Dobbs. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
18 yards on the
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. This one up top for Dobbs. And he will take this one in.
What's up,
71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play.
That's what I'm saying.
And find himself in the end zone.
Eagles 21, Giants 6. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check.
Drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart is to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of the football.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check go.
To throw is Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Nabers. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Motion, I got one. Stephanie. Cougar 19, go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Back up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
He'll get this out to his running back. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Motion the slot man left. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He is knocked down, Parker. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Now, faking the give. They go sideline, and he stays inbounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A nice throw from the 2nd round pick. It'll get him a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline. Not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
19 tight. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that out to Barkley.
The pass.
Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
The 47-yard line.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Start.
Man in motion is Smith. A run now on 2nd down. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. The Giants may call their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
70, go check. Panther 11. 19 Lion. Go, play it.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
15-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Out of
and
the
6.
gun, here comes Dart. He will let this go. He's downfield for Dell. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Hey. Nike, 18. Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Eagles.
A big one there to start the second half. 45 yards.
Ready? Hawk 70.
Now a give on the ground. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Keelich forward for maybe a yard. That's John Campbell. He's getting in there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, shot.
And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Finding yourself
line.
down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Now, this looks like a design run. This time they're ready for it. Who to run the last snap? Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Dart. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
3rd and 9.
70 Lions. Wise motion.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup for 7.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Go. 19-18. Pioneer. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Cavalier, 70 Timberwolves.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. 1st down and more. Past the 40. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds. They take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. A gain of 57 yards.
57-yard gain. And an Eagle first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Street. Gravity line. Riggs.
Receiver in motion. Going right.
Let go.
Now a run on 1st down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. A pass. Caught by Saquon. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Philadelphia.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Dart. A throw on the move is caught. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Check out.
Here's a toss, right side. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
9. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down.
It's
Going to bring up 4th down.
79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. Hurt. Hold. 19 Lions.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Great, set.
In motion goes Dobbs. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. It might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Where in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles. Ready?
He chooses to keep it on the zone read.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, like based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
A 57-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 18-yard line.
Street! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Mustang 19!
To the air on 2nd down. Dart on the quick slant. They find Dell. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard
A
line.
gain of 22 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
To throw,
line.
it's Dart on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass falls incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
To the air again goes Dart. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Oh, they had a shot there and hit it to 5. But it continues into the end zone. It will come back out to the 20.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Trap 60, trap 60.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Great, set. And anyone hit? No touch.
It's like a design run. Hurts has it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
15-yard line.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll air it out down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting, Mike. So typically when teams come out with 5 wide, you're thinking, okay, there's no back in the backfield. This ball is either quarterback run or this ball is going to come out fast because you only have 5 offensive linemen to protect. In this case, they do a great job protecting, allowing the quarterback to take a shot downfield. Falls incomplete, but that's a good sign for down the road.
You're ready to spin. You're ready to spin. Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check out.
Third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Open man downfield, that's Haber. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Giants. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He'll get this out to his running back. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on 3rd and short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Gotta be lying. 18, Pioneer. Nothing, 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield for Otten. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
Great, set.
They'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Now, faking the give. Exiting the pocket right. He'll carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Giants come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On first and 10, here is Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will have a Giants first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on third and 3.
6-yard line.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Finding space at the 15s. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, it's not going to be enough. but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. The Giants will get just a bit closer.
Giants 13. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard
So,
line.
2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18. 5 here.
They'll look to throw. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked up by Paulson Adebo.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll begin here on the ground. He gets free. Still going. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for the Giants. It's a gain of 49.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Take go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Giants. touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
Giants 20.
You heard my man, the love controller, the rapper came, I told you, hard in and let the journey begin.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Okay, ready?
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. Gets a first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happens to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
He's going to air this one out. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Second and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Rig alert, rig alert.
I got him. That's me.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Giants 20. To kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. 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 Turn this TV off.
Ready, ready? Bronco 80. Check smash. Check smash. Warrior 70. Go.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check, check.
They'll give on the ground, and they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Good Lord, baby. You introduce yourself to her? You introduce yourself to her? Where's she from? Where's she from? Huh? Where's she from? Yes. Good Lord. Yes.